and what is the duration, everything I'm going to discuss in this. So before we are starting the session, welcome to Naresh IT. Welcome to Naresh IT. So in the CRT program, so I will be dealing with, my name is Hari Krishna Sagar. I will be dealing with the quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning and non-verbal reasoning in the CRT module. So basically, before we are trying to understand what is CRT and who all can apply or listen this course and how this course is going to be benefited for the students, first we'll try to understand. So CRT, the name itself is indicating campus recruitment training. CRT is basically named as campus recruitment training. So not only campus recruitments, so basically it is named as campus recruitment training, but overall in the CRT, you are going to learn two important modules. Those are nothing but quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning. So it is campus recruitment training. In campus recruitment training, you are going to learn about quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning tricks, where you can able to see these questions in all the MNC companies written test. So MNC companies means like if you plan for Infosys or TCS or Accenture or Deloitte or whatever the other MNC companies are there, in all those MNC companies, you are going to see the written test, where the written test is consisting of quants and logical reasoning. So in order to, and verbal part also you will be able to see. In order to clear the written test, you should aware of some tricks to solve the questions of quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning. So we'll try to understand what is or some more details about this course. First of all, the first question, who can join or enter into this course? Who can enroll for this course? So first thing is to enroll into this course, there is no restriction. To enroll into this course, there is no restriction. Anybody can join for this course. Like if you are BTech graduate or you completed your degree or you completed your MCA, you are comfortably can apply for or join for this particular course. Because in BTech, after finishing BTech, if you are planning for any kind of job, so job means it may be a government sector job or private sector job, you need aptitude and reasoning skills. So government sector job means apart from campus placements, if you are planning for any other sector like SSC, CGL or banking sector or groups, so all these requires aptitude. Even if you are a degree candidate or you completed MCA, for your job purpose, aptitude and reasoning is important. So these are the major streams which is required. So if you are completed your degree or BTech or MCA, then you are eligible for writing this. And what is the basic prerequisite? So basic prerequisite for this is no prerequisite. Like if you are having a basic knowledge of mathematics, that is enough. Anyone basically clear or learn aptitude. Okay, I will try to. So, and how we use it to provide the material. So we provide the material in the form of a soft copy. So we'll be providing the practice questions for the topic, whatever the topic we are going to deal with. So in aptitude, for example, we are done with the number system, we are done with the time, speed, distance, we are done with the time and work. So any other topic, whatever the topic which we are dealing with. So once we are done with the topic, we are going to discuss the questions, and along with the practice questions which we have done in the classroom, we'll be giving some more practice questions for your exercise purpose. So all those things will be given in the form of a mail. You will be receiving a mail regarding that. So every day you are going to have the set with you. So, and once you are done with the preparation, if you are especially looking for campus placements, I suggest AMCAT and company specific test patterns also we are going to discuss. So that will help you for your AMCAT and some other company specific like TCS, NQT and TCS Ninja and Infosys, Capgemini, Accenture. So whatever the requirement of the company. So based on that, we use it to conduct some workshop. So subscribe Naresh IT YouTube channel so that you will get the information which is related to any company specific thing. So regarding the course, so it is named as CRT and I am just naming this as aptitude and reasoning for all the exams. So aptitude for all the exams. So I'm just naming this course as aptitude for all the exams because CRT means some students. So it is CRT. CRT is nowhere related to me. So I may not relate it to this particular course. Please don't be in that view. So basically, it is named as CRT, but overall, this the subject what you are going to have in this CRT, you are going to have all the questions of aptitude, which will come in all the different kinds of exams. So in that level, we'll be discussing so quantitative aptitude and logical listening by covering all the different kinds of competitive exams. So what are those different kinds of competitive exams also? I will tell you what are those different kinds of competitive exams also I'll tell you. So meanwhile, so just try to understand. So the course duration per day, entire training will be done in online. So till the end of the course, and the course duration will be like it would be going on for 40 days period of time, 40 to 45 sessions will be there. 40 to 45 sessions will be there, and regularly you will be having the session from 2 hours, like 6 days in a week, Monday to Saturday, you will be having the session. So because it is 6 o'clock batch, 6 to 8, you will be having the time. So as I told you, it is for aptitude and reasoning. It is for aptitude and reasoning. So you will be having the like students who are preparing for the placements, students who are preparing for government exams, and students who are preparing for higher education. This training is going to be completely helpful. Students who are planning for placements, like who want to write an examination called AMCAT, or who want to write an examination called CoCubes, or who want to write an examination called eLitmus. So apart from that, any other companies like Infosys, or otherwise if you are planning for TCS, or otherwise if you are planning for Capgemini, Cognizant, all the different kinds of competitive, like all the different kinds of MNC companies, written test. MNC companies written test. This training is going to be completely helpful. So not only for that, even if you are planning for any kind of government exam. So government exam means there are two kinds of divisions again here. So whether you are planning for a state government exams, or otherwise you are planning for a central government exam, this training will be helpful. So central government exams means basically under central government examinations like civil services exam, or otherwise if you are like civil services, especially paper 2, which is going to have only aptitude and reasoning for that. And at the same time, if you are planning for SSC CGL, or SSC CHSL, or SSC MTS, and other thing is you can plan for railway recruitment board. These are three main streams of central government exams. So even if you are planning for any kind of banking exams like state government and all, so this training is going to be comfortably helpful. So apart from this, if you are planning for any kind of higher education, So higher education means the students who are planning for MBA or the students who are planning for MS and the students who are planning for MS. So for this or MCA. So for these kind of things, the training is going to be held. So if you are especially planning for MBA, there is an examination called CAT or there is an examination called MAT or there is an examination called ISET. So you can plan for XAT, and all these are the different examinations which are going to be helpful to get enter into the MBA. So even in all these examinations, in generally you are going to see three modules. One is quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning and verbal ability, and at the same time general studies. Current affairs is a one more extra thing which you are going to see in all the MBA exams. If you are planning for MS like masters, or if you want to do your masters in so and so particular stream, then you like masters or MTech, MS or MTech, then you can write an examination called GATE. So GATE is an entrance for NATs. So and GATE and other competitive exams, like if you are planning for MS, then you can plan for your GRE. So graduate record exam. So GRE is going to be especially for the students who are planning for getting enter into US for doing their MS, masters, or any other particular country. So all these are the main streams or important streams which every student will look for. So you take any candidate who just completed the BTech, you take any candidate who just completed the BTech. So they definitely fall in all any one of these categories. Apart from that, the students who are planning to start up their own company. So apart from that, remaining most of the cases, 90% of the students will fall here only. So either they look for a job that too. They will look for a IT job like placements. It's a one possibility, or otherwise they look for a government sector job. It takes some time, and or otherwise they look for a higher education. So these are the only three major categories every student will look for. Three major categories every student will look for. So you can plan for any one of these categories. Any one of these categories. So higher education, either it is MBA or MCA. So very rare cases they'll plan for other thing. And what is the syllabus which we are going to cover in the entire aptitude? First, we'll try to understand. The syllabus which we are going to cover, is quantitative aptitude. That's a one module, quantitative aptitude, and logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, and non-verbal reasoning. These are the modules which we are going to cover. So under quantitative aptitude, we are going to cover the module of number system, LCM GCD, percentages, profit and loss, simple interest and compound interest, ratios and proportions, partnership, problems on ages, averages, allegations, time and work, pipes and system, time, speed, distance, trains, boats, and steams. So this is the quantitative aptitude and arithmetic module. So before we are proceeding with that, first we'll try to understand, like you take any question. So especially if I'm talking about quantitative aptitude, very important module, most of the students will take more inputs for the module of quantitative aptitude only. So in quantitative aptitude, the major important stream or major important module is arithmetic. So you take any question from quantitative aptitude. You take any question from quantitative aptitude. So like you can able to see the chapter name as a time, speed, distance, or you can able to see the chapter name as time and work or pipes and system. So any one of the topic which you are going to see, time and work and pipes and system. So whatever the topic it may be, so the questions which are under those modules are broadly classified as like whether it is a chapter of number system or percentages or profit and loss, all the questions are related to basic numbers and their properties. Whatever the questions which are there under those will come under basic numbers and their properties. Basic numbers and those properties. So broadly, if you observe, entire aptitude questions like quantitative aptitude questions are given in these these four languages. So questions of aptitude will be projected either in the form of a numbers, or questions of aptitude are projected in the form of a variables, or questions of aptitude are projected in the form of diagrams, or questions of aptitude are projected in the form of a words. These are the only four ways to project the question. So if the question is projected in numbers, we are calling this as a number system module. If the question is projected in variables, we are calling this module as going to be algebra module. So if the question is projected in diagrams, we are calling this as a geometry module. So broadly, what you need to understand is if the question is projected in numbers. So if the question is projected in numbers, so we are naming this module. If the question is projected in numbers, we are naming this module as a arithmetic module. If the question is projected in the form of a variables, so we are naming this module as a algebra module. So algebra is nothing but the questions where you are going to see one unknown variable. We have to find out that unknown variable. If the questions are projected in diagrams, then we call it as a geometry module where you can able to see more figures to solve. If the question is projected in words, then we call this as a modern math. So just let me name this. So if the questions are projected in numbers, we are calling it as a arithmetic module. So arithmetic is nothing but you are going to have the questions in the form of numbers. If the questions are projected in variables, variables means we are calling it as a algebra module. So algebra is nothing but you are going to have the questions where the questions requires the value of x or value of y or value of z. So we are just naming it as a algebra module, topic of algebra module. If the question is given in diagram, we are calling it as geometry module. If the question is given in the form of words, so then we are calling it as modern math. These are the important modules which you are going to see. So each module, so algebra is nothing but all variable is required. So we need to find out the variable which is unknown quantity. So geometry is nothing but diagram based questions, and words is nothing but modern math. So these are the four modules which you are going to see. All these together we'll be treating it as aptitude. So especially quantitative aptitude. So in very simple words, instead of looking at more syllabus and everything, in very simple words, aptitude is nothing but numbers, variables, quantitative aptitude. I'm talking about especially quantitative aptitude. So quantitative aptitude is nothing but numbers, variable, diagrams, and words. So what is the syllabus which you are going to see on each and every module individually, if you can observe? So if you look at the first module, arithmetic. So what we are going to cover under arithmetic? If you observe, so under arithmetic, so the chapters under arithmetic will be, so basically it will start with the first chapter called number system. So in this chapter, student is going to learn about the different properties of numbers. So number system is a basic chapter which is going to tell about all the different modules. The next chapter is profit and loss, or next chapter is percentages. The next chapter is going to be profit and loss, which is linked chapter of percentages. Next chapter is going to be simple interest and compound interest. And the next chapter is going to be ratios and proportions. Ratios and proportions. So, and the next chapter, and you should understand what is the meaning and why these are linked. You can just observe, and ratios and proportions, and the questions which are related to ages, and questions which are related to partnership, and the questions which are related to averages, questions which are related to allegations. So these are all the chapters. I can just split these chapters as like this. So number system is a chapter where the student is going to aware of all the different kinds of numbers and their properties. So, and coming to the other modules, like apart from the number system, coming to the other modules means if ratios and proportions and averages and allegations, all these are division chapters, because arithmetic is all about numbers and their operations means multiplication, and only these are called as operations. So if you observe this entire percentages family which you are able to see, like percentages, profit loss, and simple interest and compound interest, so entire percentages chapter is going to deal with only one module. What is going to deal with only one thing. What is that is entire percentages is going to deal with an operation called division. So if you observe, it is going to deal with an operation. It is going to deal with an operation called division. And even division, that too especially dividing a number with 100, that is called percentages. So, and even ratios also a division chapter. So apart from this, the other chapters are going to be related to multiplications. So like apart from these chapters, if you look at the other chapters means, so after allegations and mixtures, you can able to see the questions of time and distance. It's a basically multiplication chapter. And then the questions which are related to trains, questions which are related to boards and streams, and the questions which are related to time and work, and the questions which are related to pipes and system. So all these are the individual chapters which are going to be related to multiplication. So, but overall, what you need to understand is in number system, you are going to learn about the different properties of numbers. And in other chapter like percentages family, it's all about division chapter. And then the questions which are related to ratios and all, it's again going to be a division chapter. And the questions which are related to time and work and pipes and system, all this is going to be a chapter where you are going to have the questions which are related to multiplication. You are going to have the questions which are related to multiplication. So that is what I have mentioned here. You can just observe. The syllabus. Then moving to the The other modules are going to be modern math, permutation, combination, probability, quadratic equations, logarithms, exponents and square roots, progressions, functions. Under the geometry module, you can able to see the questions of mensuration. You can able to see the questions of mensuration and pattern based questions, especially pattern based questions means questions which are related to rhombus and all, and trapezium, rhombus and hexagon, and clocks, calendars and data interpretation. These are the other three modules. But do remember, I have spent more time on the discussion of those things. So those are nothing but arithmetic, because most of the questions which you are going to find is based on arithmetic only, 80% of the questions. So remaining are going to be the other module. Remaining are going to be from the other module. So, and coming to logical reasoning, So under the logical reasoning, so under the logical reasoning, analogy and odd man out. Under the logical reasoning, analogy, odd man out, number series and letter series, coding and decoding, alphanumeric series, direction sense, and blood relations, direction sense and blood relations, and syllogisms and Venn diagrams, cubes, dice, seating arrangement, number puzzle, and puzzle based questions will be there. Puzzle based questions will be there. So these are the modules of logical reasoning. So logical reasoning is going to be very easy module. Under logical reasoning, students are going to learn about more about questions which are related to logic, and if you can spend some time and focus, you can easily solve all the logical reasoning questions. And coming to non-verbal reasoning, so figure series, figure completion, paper folding, paper cutting, embedded figures, and mirror images and water images are the questions which we are going to see under non-verbal reasoning. So, and apart from that, you can just observe that's a syllabus which we are going to cover. So apart from that, we'll try to understand some questions. Please observe a very simple question which is available on the screen. Can you please tell me what is the answer choice for the question? A very simple question which is available on the screen. A very simple question which is available on the screen. Can you please tell me the answer choice for the question? Yeah. I'm able to looking for your responses. Fine. Okay. Question in the previous. So just now I have shown the same question and I got some responses. But anyways, what is the answer choice for this question now? So in order to arrive the answer choice, I'm going with one simple approach. Please try to understand. So this is what the given question. So some students given the response and what is the answer choice? Just do the respond and we'll work out on the solution of the question. Okay, fine. Some students are saying option B. So if you observe the question, okay, what was the response which I got from the students? So if you observe the question is projected as 175 into 185 plus 55 square is equal to some question mark plus 55 into 115. Some question mark plus 55 into 115. So I'm just trying to understand one simple point here. So all these numbers are ending with 5. So there is an advantage with these numbers. All these numbers are ending with 5. So I'm just trying to understand a very simple thing here. What is 15 into 15? So if you observe 15 into 15, that will give a result which is equal to 225. Or let me take it like this. So try to understand this basic point. So if you observe these numbers, what is 15 into 15? 15 into 15 will give a result which is equal to 225. And can you tell me what is the resultant when we do multiplication of 25 into 25? 25 into 25 will give a result which is equal to 625. And if you multiply 15 into 25, that will give a result which is equal to 375. If you multiply 15 into 25, you will get a result which is equal to 375. So if you multiply 25 into 15, you will get a result which is equal to 375. Both the results are same. Now you can just have a glance on one important point. All these numbers are ending with 5. I have taken only 4 numbers on the screen just for understanding one important thing. All these numbers are ending with 5, and if you observe the resultant, the resultant ending with 25 and 75. The resultant is ending with 25 and 75. So you can observe these first two things. So it is 15 into 15 is giving a result which is equal to 25, and 25 into 25 is giving a result as 625. So I understand a thing like if you take any number which is ending with 5 is multiplied with another number which is ending with 5, then always the last two digits will be 25 or 75. 25 or 75. Nothing else is possible. 25 or 75. Nothing else is going to be possible. 25 or 75. Nothing else is possible. When it is going to be 25, when it is going to be 75, you can just observe. If you multiply anything like 15 into 15, 1 is a odd number, 1 is a odd number. Any odd number ending with 5 is multiplied with any odd number ending with 5 is multiplied with another odd number ending with 5, then the expected last two digits will be 25. Or any even number ending with 5 is multiplied with another even number ending with 5, then the expected last two digits will be 25. Or if you are taking any odd number ending with 5 is multiplied with any even number ending with 5, then the expected last two digits are 75. Any even number ending with 5 is multiplied with odd number ending with 5, then the expected last two digits are going to be 75. Expected last two digits are going to be 75. This is a basic point I'm expecting you to remember before you are proceeding for the solvation of the question. So here, if you are able to see, the question which is projected here is like this. This is a question which is projected. Previously, you can observe the question which is projected is this. So in this question, they just given 175. Sorry, they just given the question 175. 175 is multiplied with 185 plus 55 square, that means 55 into 55 is equal to some question mark plus 55 into 115. 55 into 115. So you can just observe, the question which is projected. All these numbers are ending with 5. If you observe only last digit which is available, so we can say the last date is 5. 5 into 5, it will end with 5 plus 5 into 5, it will end with 5. That must be equal to some question mark. I don't know what is this value, plus again 5 into 5, which will end with 5. So what should be the question mark value? Question mark value should end with the last date as 5. So as per the previous discussion, like as per the previous question, so definitely I can say that answer choice will definitely end with 5. Answer can be either 3 or 4. Nothing else is possible. Answer can be either 3 or 4. Nothing else is possible. So now if you can observe one more point here, observing the last two digits of the number. So by observing the last two digits of the number, you can observe this is a odd number ending with 5 is multiplied with a even number ending with 5. So if it is odd number ending with 5 is multiplied with even number ending with 5, then the expected last two digits are going to be 75. Only with even and odd you will get 25. So here it is a odd number ending with 5 is multiplied with another odd number ending with 5. Expected last two digits are 25. Expected last two digits are 25. So this is a question mark, I don't know. Again, if you observe this odd number ending with 5 is multiplied with odd number ending with 5. This is also going to be 25. 75. So that means only last two digits are 75. 75 plus 25 is equal to some question mark plus 25. What should be the question mark last two digits? Must be 75. So that is the point which I am trying to use in order to elect the answer choice. So by observing the another two option choices, this is option ending with 25, not a possible answer. Answer is definitely going to be option 4. Answer is definitely going to be option 4. So that is going to be option 4, that is 29075. 29075. Like that you can able to see the question. Let's look at one more question which is available on the screen. Try to tell me what is the answer choice for the question. Very simple question. The main agenda is expecting some other point and making you to understand some other point. So anyways, please have a glance on the question. What is the answer choice? Very simple question, right? It is not going to be any more difficult challenge for us. They are expecting us to find out what is the distance. They are expecting us to find out what is the distance traveled. You can just observe, all of you can comfortably say that answer is going to be 156. 156, that's going to be option B, no doubt in it. So, but I'm trying to make you to understand a very simple point. Whenever we are solving the questions which are related to numbers, whenever we are solving the questions which are related to numbers, not only the basic multiplication, you can also use another kind of trick in making the answer choice. That's what I'm trying to discuss here. So the previous question is going to be this. So what is a car travel? If the car travel for a time of 13 hours, so time taken is given as 13 with a speed of 12 hours, what is the distance travel? So what is the formula for distance? Distance is nothing but speed into time. Speed is going to be 12, time is going to be 13. So distance will be 12 into 13, 13 2s are 26, and it is going to be 15. It will give a result as 156. So I can definitely say that answer choice for the question is going to be 156. This all of you very well know. So instead of that, if you want to go with any other kind of approach, so other kind of approach means this is a one method which we can use in solving the question, or otherwise, so this is a general method everyone knows, like how can we find out this. So instead of that, if you want to solve the question little faster, you can also use one more strategy, that is nothing but digital sum strategy. Digital sum strategy. So actually I want to find out the distance. Distance is nothing but speed into time. So I just need to find out what is 12 into 13. So even though I don't know how to find out the value of 12 into 13, I will just try to use the digital sum strategy. So what is digital sum is nothing but any one of the number you take, you just add all the individual digits. So sum of all the individual digits will be treated as a digital sum. If it is 13 is there, 1 plus 3 is that is going to be 4, 4 will be treated as a digital sum. So if it is any number 142 is there, what is the digital sum of it is means you can just add all the digits like 1 plus 4 plus 2, that is giving a result as 7, that will be the digital sum. So 93 is there, what is the digital sum means 9 plus 3 is giving a result as 12. 12 is nothing but 3. 12 is nothing but 3. Don't stop at 2-digit number. Whatever the sum, make it as a single digit number. That is what the overall idea of the digital sum. That is what the overall idea of the digital sum. So digital sum is nothing but the sum of the individual digits until a single digit is obtained. Sum of the individual digits until a single digit is obtained. So sum of the individual digits until a single digit is obtained. That is called as a digital sum. So if it is 13 into 12, so what is the digital sum of 13? 1 plus 3, that is going to be 4. Digital sum of 12, 1 plus 2, that is going to be 3. 4 into 3 will give 12. 1 plus 2 is going to be 3. So what I suggest is the distance value must be having a digital sum as 3 undoubtedly. You just observe the first option. See, or otherwise you can just observe like this. What is 12 into 12, my dear students? 12 into 12 is 144. What is the digital sum of 12? 1 plus 2 is 3. What is the digital sum of 12? 1 plus 2 is 3. What is 3 into 3? It is 9. This is on left hand side. This is on left hand side. So if you observe the point here, if you observe the point here, so I can say one thing. What is the digital sum of right hand side? 1 plus 4 plus 4, that is going to be 9. So every mathematical equation will be balanced like this, otherwise that is not going to be any more correct answer choice. So that is what the point which you have to remember. So it is 12 into 13, 4 3 4 4 into 3 is 12. I'm getting it as 3. You just check the option choices where it is matching with 3. You observe the first option 154. 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 4 is going to be 10, not matching with 3. 156, if you observe 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 6 is 12, 12 is nothing but 3, it is matching with the digital sum of 3, mark it as answer. If it is 145, not matching with 3, it is 1, eliminate, it is 2, you can eliminate this also. So like that we can proceed with the solution of the question. Like that we can proceed with the solution of the question. So not only that, any question which is there on the digital sum, you can use a similar kind of trick in making the answer choice. So here also, what is the distance travel is the question. So same logic. So distance is nothing but speed into time, 12 into 30. Digital sum of this is going to be 3. Digital sum is 4. 3 into 4 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. You check which of the option is matching with 3, mark it as answer. So that is what the concept of digital sum. Please try to tell me what is the answer choice for this question. I am looking for your response. So it is very clear. You can use the calculator and make your answer choice. 32 into 49, if you find out, you will get 1568. So 32 into 49, you can use some calculation, like you can use the Vedic math calculation. 32 into 49, you can use IXI method in solving. 9 into 2, that is going to be 18. 9 into 3, that is giving 27. 4 into 2, that is going to be 8. So 27 plus 8, that is giving a result as 35, and 4 into 2, that is going to be 12. So take a last digit 8, send it as carry, send this as carry. It is giving a result as 1568. 15.68 will be your answer because it is by 100. So I can say answer choice is D. This is one method. The other method is no need of solving all. So 32 by 100 into 49 is the required quantity. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go with the digital sum. What is the digital sum of 32? It is 5. What is the digital sum of 100? It is 1. What is the digital sum of 49? 4 plus 9 is giving a result which is equal to 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. So 5 into 4 is giving a result as 20. The digital sum of 20 is 2. You can just check which of the option is matching with the 2. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 8 is 15. That is giving 6. Not a correct answer. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. It's matching with 9. Not a correct answer. 1 plus 3 is 4. 9. 9 plus 5 is going to be 14. 14 means it is 5. Not a correct answer. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 8 is 20. 20 is nothing but digital sum to mark it as an answer. Answer must be option D. Look at one more question. Can you please tell me what is the answer choice? So very simple question. You can try directly use the digital sum. So what is the digital sum of 12? That is going to be 3. Half indicates multiplication. Digital sum of 100 is 1. So 3 into 1 is 3 plus. What is the digital sum of 24? 2 plus 4 is 6. What is the digital sum of 200? It is 2. 6 into 2 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. Minus some question mark. What is the digital sum of 12? It is 3. This is what the equation. This 3 and this 3 is gets cancelled. 3 is equal to your question mark. What is the meaning of it? The question mark value is going to be 3. That means the digital sum of the required question mark is 3. Check the options. 2 plus 4, 6, eliminate. 3 plus 6, 9, eliminate. 4 plus 8 is 12. 12 is nothing but 3. Mark it as an answer choice. Answer must be 48. Answer must be 48. Nice, good response from the students. Look at the next question available on the screen. Tell me what is the answer choice. Take 10 seconds of time. So immediately as you look, like 10% digital sum is 1, 25% digital sum is 7, 1200, digital sum is going to be 3. So 1 into 7 into 3 is 21. 2 plus 1 is going to be 3. So answer choice must have a digital sum as 3. Eliminate all, mark it as option A. Eliminate all, mark it as option A. Answer must be option A, 30. Yes, nice, good response. Even if you go with the regular approach, it will give the same answer, but making you to aware of digital sum so that you will be because some people will like aptitude will is all about mathematics. I am not aware of mathematics. So there are some tricks which you can use in making the calculation part little faster. Look at the next question which is available on the screen. Can you please tell me what is answer choice for the question which is on the screen? I'm looking for your responses. Do respond in the chat box. Your options are A, B, C, D. What will be the possible answer? Okay, some students are saying A. Okay. If you go with the regular approach, it might take some time. So please try to observe how to proceed with the answer. Okay, I'm getting the different answer choices. I'm just asking a very simple question here. So what is 8 into 4? What is 8 into 4? That is going to be 32. Okay, fine. Or otherwise, can you tell me what is 8 into 2? 8 into 2 is going to be 16, right? So what is half of 8? What is half of 8? That is 4. What is double of 2? That is 4. What is 4 into 4? That is 16. So if you are multiplying a number with 1 by 2 and other number with 2, there is no change in the result. 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 So if you observe 30% of 20% of 250. So 30, first option if you observe, this is 20%, no change. 250 become 125. It is halved. And 30 becomes 60. It is doubled. So it is halved and it is doubled. It is halved and it is doubled. So definitely answer choice will be option A. Even if you check with the digital sum logic, digital sum is 3, digital sum is 2, digital sum is 7. So 3 into 2 is going to be 6. 6 into 7 is 42. 42 means it is 6. Check this. 6 into 2 into 8. So that is giving a result as 42 matching with 6. Like that you can able to see the questions. So that's what the little introduction about the aptitude. So basically overall what I'm trying to tell you is So in aptitude, you are going to see the questions which are related to numbers, variables, diagrams, and words. Numbers, variables, diagrams, and words. So we'll have more discussion in the further class. So tomorrow I will try to discuss all the different kinds of topics which are included and the strategies which we can use in solving the questions. Okay. Thank you so much. See you in the next session. So in order to know about the fees details, so the total entire course is going to be, you can contact the Naresh IT team once. So it is going to be 1500 rupees is charges for the entire fees, and you can contact the Naresh IT team. I am sharing the number. So you can contact Naresh IT team 9000974666. So Rambabu sir is a concerned person regarding this CRT program. So once contact Rambabu sir for getting the registration and enrollment. So that we can continue with the sessions. Thank you so much. Duration is 40 days, which I already told you in the starting. Thank you so much. See you. Probability also we will be discussing.